This is what does God want to tell you for Chris? So let's find out the cost of this reading for you. $950. That's the price of your reading today. So Most High, what do you want to say to Chris? What do you want to tell him? Mystery card. We'll look at it at the end. So we have mirror. It says everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. So what does your external life look like? Whatever it looks like, that's what you look like inside. So if you don't like what you see outside, you need to start it by changing what you see inside. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. Let's see the underlying issue here. Boundaries. It says you are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. Not only to others, but also to yourself. Have you been setting boundaries with yourself? Have you been saying no, self? Don't do that. No, self. Don't think that. No, self. There's a better way. Boundaries. And that's followed by entrepreneur. God says, be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. Business opportunities that will not make you sin your soul. Business opportunities that do not go against proper moral code. But no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to work hard for your money. You don't want to study to get your money. You don't want to take your time. You don't want to downsize your life so that you can manage your income and expenditure. Oh no, downsizing is not an option because you have to look good to those who are around you. You have to look like the Don to those who know you. So if I need to lie and steal and rape in order to get that money so I could keep up appearances, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what it looks like on the inside of you. And that's what your life look like outside of you. God says you are getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. Soul group. Or has that happened already? And then God says, you are about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction. A mentor. God says this is a wake up call. The card reads, you are about to discover your life purpose. And then that's followed by the universal mind card. You are about to receive the solution to your problem or concern. So God has put you on the path to collide with person or persons from your soul group who will introduce you to proper entrepreneurial opportunities where you can become your own boss. Okay, you can make your own money and you don't have to lie, you don't have to steal, and you don't have to rape anybody for it. God says everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. If your inner world is jacked up, expect your outer world to be jacked up. And this is a warning. This is a wake-up call. So if you continue on this path with your jacked up inner knowings, your jacked up philosophical guidance, your jacked up collection of ideologies on how life should be lived, expect your outer world to get even worse, not better. First card to come out was boundaries. Learning to say no. Everything has an expiry date. When you sow seeds, you're going to reap fruit according to that seed's kind. The card that was so full of energy, the mystery card, is the speaking up card. It says your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. Stand in your light. You know better. You know better. But you choose not to do better. For whatever reason, it's completely irrelevant. Because when time comes to reap what you have sown, God is not interested in your excuses. You've been warned over and over and over. If you choose to continue on this path, then continue on this path. But be ready to reap whatever you find on this path. Okay? So this here is all about you paying attention to what you got inside of you, because what you got inside of you is what's gonna manifest outside of you. Let's get you some advice. What's your advice to Chris, please, Most High? At this time, you're a real fool. You're a real idiot, I tell you. So you had an offer of this nonsense or this, where you can stand in your own power, and you choose nonsense. But you know better. Okay. You said that you were given the pen and the book for you to write out your life story. And this is what you choose to write. Look back at your life. See what you have written as your life's story. Everything that you've done, everything that you've thought, That's what you've written as your life's story. You have the opportunity to go in any direction. At every stage of your life, you had the opportunity to go in any direction you so choose. Everything comes at a price. Look at the choices you have made. Look back. So God's advice, we have divine protection. We have this male cousin here. And then we have an uncle, but it was in the reverse. Let me check and see how these two are meant to be in this reading. They're meant to be upright. Okay, so that's upright. And that's in the reverse. So there's an uncle that's in the reverse. We're going to get clarification. The underlying issue here is going to stop by. So somebody's going to pay somebody a visit for sabotage. So they're going to stop by, sabotage. We have email, undo. An ex-friend, ex-female friend, conversation. So, divine protection and male cousin. Advice. So this is what God wants you to do. It looks like protecting this person from this person. So I'm assuming this person is gonna stop by. Or it could be the male cousin. But two people are about to come together and God wants you to protect the other. So let's get some clarification. So it says, going to stop by, sabotage, email. So email is communication. To undo some female friend of yours conversation that they had with you. And it was of light magic. It was of truth. So I'm imagining that this was probably my conversation with you. So somebody's trying to sabotage the information that I'm telling you so that I guess they could keep on keeping you on the wrong path. Okay? So, what do you need him to know, please? about, let's clarify this uncle first, please. Okay, let's keep out going to stop by to sabotage the communication. Okay, to undo this female friend's conversation of light and truth with some lies. That's what they want to replace it with. We got sent message and wife coming next. Social media. Why your girlfriend? See, we're keeping these so I can remember the underlying issue. I don't give a fuck. You mess with me, you give me the right to mess with you. You invade my personal space, you give me the right to invade your personal space. That's how this works. So if you have a wife or a girlfriend or whatever, make sure you tell us that you invade my personal space first. Make sure you make her know that you're the one who is being dishonest. Make sure you make her know that you're the one who cannot be trusted. Make sure she know that I'm over here minding my fucking business, and you and Nathan and I don't know who that gold or blonde hair belong to keep coming here and violating me. Make sure you tell her that. And I'm still here helping you to get your shit together, because that's what God asked me to do. Your victim is still your blesser. What do you want him to know about this uncle in reverse, please? So the card to come out is husband. So this person in the reverse is a husband. Let's see what the underlying issue here. Post online. Then we have aunt. Could this be you and your naughty nature? Let's keep these two underlying issues here. Then we got father, grandfather, and devil worship. Are these the people who have been teaching you all these horrible things and encouraging you to do these terrible things to me and God knows who else you've done them to? The male figures in your life. So let's keep that there. Let's clarify. So this person in reverse is a husband. I'm gonna show you what was coming next, actually. So what was coming after this grandfather and this devil worship? We have ex-girlfriend. Then we have a girlfriend and a son. So I'm getting there, somebody from your past is actually meant to be your present and you're meant to have a child. Then we have this ex-boyfriend coming in. And the truth is, he's actually helping. Light magic. He's helping the boss, which would be the Most High. So this ex-boyfriend is actually doing the duties of the Most High. But you have a choice. Received message from your female friend. Congratulations. It's your life. It damn sure won't affect me. Because the same way how God replaced Nathan's soul contract with me and gave it to you, the same way God can take the soul contract from you and give it to somebody else. Eventually, somebody will come in and get it right. So, that's your business. You do what you're doing. I'm just doing what God called me to do, which is to talk to you and teach you so I can help you to heal and get on the right path. And if that don't include me, that's absolutely fine with me. Because at the moment, I'm loving my personal space, I'm loving my job, and I'm loving not having the headache of having a stupid man like you so close to me. A weak, stupid guy like you. So divine protection and male cousin, which one would you like me to clarify? Divine protection. So what do you want him to know about this divine protection, please? I don't need to be fucking you to help you. I don't need to have you close to me to help you, period. Because you're not going to come around me and give me no headache. Fucking child, for real. It's like you and Nathan are stuck at 16. You still think you're 16 and 17 years old. Well, 17 if we're lucky. But you still think you're 14, 15, 16. Forever young. Don't want to get your shit in order, but you want to go around and fuck up everybody else's peace of mind and everybody else's hard work. Y'all want to go around and take it from them. And that's how you feel you should be living your life. That's what you want to teach your children. That's what you want to teach the other young people around you who look up to you as a role model. Uncle in reverse, that's what you are. Anything that's in reverse is backward. You're backward. You are a backward husband, and I don't do those. Whoever have you can keep you. Think that I'm so desperate for some dick. A lot of you have a dick and don't even know how to use it properly. A lot of you have hands and feet and mouth and don't know how to use all these things properly. I'm not missing anything, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure you guys put on a much better show in the mind rather than in a real life. Y'all are better as just figments of the imagination. Your dick must be completely diseased. Your whole aura, everything is just fucked up. Me, I don't live that type of life, my dear. You can stay out there. Clarifying divine protection. You know better. See how many warnings God is giving you? So when God said time is up and it's time for judgment, you can't complain and say you didn't know. You knew. And now the whole world know too. So this message is coming in nice and clear. The divine protection is clarified by your limiting beliefs. Divine protection clarified by limiting beliefs. Okay. So it says this situation calls for reprogramming your belief system because your inner world dictates what your outer world look like. So if your inner world is messed up, your outer world will be messed up. Okay. So that's clarifying that. And the underlying issue here is a career transition. Your money life. Your money game. That's where you're fucking up at. That's where you're sinning your soul at. If you get that shit together, you'll be on a much better karmic path. Career transition. It says your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. That's the underlying issue there. And it starts with education. A reprogramming of your mind and also learning what you need to learn so you can be as effective as you can be in your chosen field. Sorry. The education card says education is an important part of your soul's development at this time. And that's followed by your core values. It says follow your heart and make your values a priority. Follow your heart, not these devilish uncles in your life, this devilish father and grandfather. Follow your heart because you know better. Let's look in on this male cousin, see what this male cousin energy is about. The next card that was coming was talking about you are currently healing old emotional wounds. That's what needs to happen. You need to let go of the past, let go of your past mistakes and stop limiting yourself by, first of all, being unforgiving towards yourself. You need to forgive yourself first of all. You need to get rid of these limiting beliefs. I have forgiven you. Again. God says it's time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. Your auric field need clearing from all the idiot women and men that you have in your life. And then this one says, old soul, you have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. So you should know by now what works and what does not work in your life. What serves you well and what's not serving you well. Who's serving you well and who's not serving you well in your life. You know. And the final one I'm going to show you from this deck is authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are and your life will change in the most amazing ways. And this is what you're choosing not to do. You don't want to be true to who you are. You want to be true to these people. And you want to be true to this type of behavior. and that's not you. So once you do that, then you'll be happy. Rejoicing is coming next. And you'll feel nourished, that which you have not felt in a long time. But you're gonna have to go through this dark night of the soul. It's going to get hard before you can get to the rejoicing and your authentic self-expression. You can't just go from living that type of life that you're living to making things just magically get better just like that. Life don't go like that. You committed the crime, you have to do the time. And while you're doing the time, learn what you need to learn and become who you need to become. Clear up your energy from people, thoughts, deeds, places, practices. Clear up your energy, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. So, let's see what God wants you to know about this male cousin. This male cousin. What do you want him to know? So this uncle, well, somebody is about to stop by and try to sabotage all this communication that I'm bringing to you, because they want to keep you on that devilish path. They don't want your life to get better. They don't want you to get it right with God. They don't want you to get it right with your conscience, because it doesn't suit their aims and objectives. Clarifying this male cousin. So the first card to come out is be of service. So this person is actually helping you by talking to you. Speak up. So I'm talking to you, they're coming and trying to undo what I'm saying to you. This person is talking to you because this person has been sent in to help to build you. This person has been sent in to help to get you out of those limiting beliefs that you have been living by for so long. This person has come in to help you break down those towers that are not serving you, that are not serving your highest self. You should listen to this guy. You know who that is. If you follow that path, your life is going to be a little bit hard at first, but then it's going to get good. If you follow this path over here, these people are leading your ass to a very horrible future. And not just you, but your generations as well. Your children are going to be horrible, because the children will only learn what the parents teach them. And if your parents are teaching you shit, if you're allowing those who are before you to teach you shit, you will only be programmed with shit. Therefore, you're going to teach your children shit, and your children are going to be shit. They may be handsome, they may be pretty, but they'll be shit. Listen to this guy. He's here to help you to rejuvenate your soul and help you to have faith. He has your best interests at heart. This is God's angel or servant or whatever you want to call him. God has put him in your path to help you. This cousin of yours, or probably somebody that's close enough to you like a cousin, but he's a male. God says you need to ask with sincerity, excuse me, and admit your vulnerability. So don't try to act hard. Don't try to pretend with this person. For this person to be elevated enough to help you go through this, it means that this person has been through his vulnerabilities too. So if he looks strong right now, it's not because he's never been through anything. It's not because he was born strong. It's because he went through shit and he chose to overcome. He chose not to allow life to take control of him, but rather for him to take control of life. You can ask him how he did it and then find the right formula for you. Because what works for somebody else won't necessarily work the same for you. You need to find your own path to the light. You need to develop your own relationship with God. God wants you to do what you love. Engage higher reason. Because you're not a fool. You only act like one. Because you think it'll get you what the fuck you want. You think that it'll make life easier for you when it's only taking your ass over a cliff. You and your generations. God says address your addictions and grieve your losses. Let that shit go. Grab hold of your life. Don't let life grab a hold of you. And let the bullshit go. Anything that's gone is meant to be gone. Anybody that's gone out your life is meant to go so that you can become your higher self. You could become powerful. You can become successful. You can become who you were born to be. Y'all are making me sick. Strengthen your gifts. You already have it inside of you. All you have to do is work on them. Work on your faith. Work on your understanding. Work on your patience. Work on your kindness. Work on your humbleness. Learn how to walk away. Learn how to say no. Not only to others, but especially to yourself. Let it and them go. So you can claim your art. That's where your fucking money is at if you want money. God gave you gifts. So now this is talking about some other gifts. So the first one is your spiritual gifts. Now these are your physical gifts. What are you good at? Where's your money at? What gifts did God put inside of you that you can build a career on? That's where you should be focusing your attention so you could get your own shit. You need to reevaluate your priorities. Know who to make important and what to make important, and once you sorted that, keep your goddamn commitments. Stay on your path. Acting like a damn fool when God made you to be a fucking boss. You're just acting like a bitch. Idiot. 950 pounds.